Hello, babe. Welcome to. That sounded weird. Hello, babe. Yeah, no. Hello, babe. Hello, babe. Hi. Hello. Welcome. I know everybody doesn't like being called that, anyways, but listen, I grew up in California, right? Back in the day, I'm old, so we did call a lot of people babe. But anyways, welcome to Ula Tea Leaf Readings. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Lenore, or you can call me babe, awkwardly. It has to be awkward, though. Like you've never said it in your life. Anyways, let's get started. We're going to do tea leaves here. I literally just woke up. My schedule is so different in life. Ooh, jeez, I'm sorry about that. My schedule's different in life right now. So I'm getting up early, trying to get done so we can fit everything into the day. And I don't know, I kind of like it. We have repeating J's. The letter J. J's in Jack, Jill, Jiminy. Something like that. A J person. We also have, it looks like a W up here. And then I'm going to read this as the elephant because I see the trunk. I always think it is like not trunk. Like their legs should be trunks, right? Like they got big old trunk legs. The trunk seems like it should be called the elephant hose, right? I think it should be called a hose. It's close to nose. It looks like it's their nose. And I'm going to argue for that forever. I mean, for real. But in this case, with the elephant hose, the nose hose, up in this kind of, almost like they're going to like squirt the water out or whatever. It is a sign of happiness, longevity, abundance. Okay. Good health. Good health. So we have that alongside the W. So I'm going to say, unless you are a W person, unless your name is with a W or you have some strong relationship to the W as part of your own identity, not somebody else's, I'm going to say this is probably somebody else. I do feel like this is somebody somewhat close in your life. Somebody you care about, right? Somebody, you know, you might not see them every day, but they are quite important to you. Maybe family, maybe not. I'm trying to suss out, like, how I keep thinking this is like a mother or a sister or something like this, but you don't necessarily have a lot of interactions, right? Like, you're not hanging out, you're not calling each other every day. But I feel that the weird thing is I want to pull a tarot card because I'm like, is it like they're feigning good health? Because it doesn't feel, or like it's like this is their thing that they use to lord over people. Or so the Princess of Swords, I'm going to do a little bit. I don't read inverted. So we have Five of Wands. I feel like I kind of actually do feel like this might be a thing where it's like, I don't want to say this in that way, but it's like when somebody claims that they did something that probably was hard work, right? Or it was expensive, or there were procedures, or whatever. But then you find out they didn't really do that. I can't think of, like, I guess because I've been on my own health journey and, like, the last couple of years or whatever, I've done a lot of stuff well, not a lot of stuff. I exercise a lot. Let's just be real. I exercised. I changed kind of how I ate and, whatever. There will be people that you meet in these, worlds where they'll tell you, oh, yeah, I lost this much, or I'm doing this or whatever. And then you find out, like, not at all. They didn't do any of that. And it's like you're perplexed, like, why? I mean, I know why, but, whatever. I mean, I don't know exactly why, but, like, there are reasons why we say things and we didn't actually do them, or, you know what I mean? Like, okay, so, and I'm not saying that's what happened with them, but I feel like the reason this is coming up is because we have a lot of gloating. Like, almost to a point where it's kind of like, bro, I mean, well, I'm feeling like this is a feminine person in your life. It could be that it is a man, but it feels very, like, feminine coded or woman coded, I guess. And just, I think for you, it's like this, just another thing on the heap of, like, WTF with this whole energy. Why are you going out of your way to, like, make this part of, like, your story arc or whatever, and showing everybody? But now it just hit me. It just hit me. They're doing it on social media. It has to be. That's the thing about doing readings now. I have to be real with you. It is hard to understand sometimes people's behaviors in here, because a lot of people have multiple identities. And I'm not saying, like, we're on some, like, well, it could be, like, what's his name? Not Patrick Bateman. What's the other ones? The dude with the mom and the house and the Bates Motel. What was his name? I don't know. Mom, I guess was it. I'm up early. I'm sorry. Like, I don't have the warm filter yet. And you already know I don't have a great one anyways. So not like that, but, like, yeah, being online, showing this whole life that is not happening. There might just be good at taking some pictures, right? And, like, it's like, you are forced to interact with this, or to kind of be in the, bask in the glory of their fakeness, right? And kind of this weird thing that happens with people, and I'm sure you absolutely have experienced this, is where they kind of just expect you to not say anything. And, that's fine. I'm not going to say nothing. If you want to live in, as long as it's not affecting my life or my little family that I have, babe, do you. You know what I mean? Live in that. Have fun. It's like playing paper dolls or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, do it up. But, like, also, don't be upset when we're not going to conform to your delusion. Or at least not uphold it. You know what I mean? So that's why we have the Princess of Swords, because it is this kind of almost like overwhelming need to be like, that's not real though. You know what I mean? Like, I see you. It does. Oops. That kind of energy brought into the situation though, they're gonna pop off. That they can't, like, it's like a deep mortal wound for somebody like this, for you to say anything that is going to agitate their ability to believe their own thing, right? Their own lies. And I don't even know that it's lies. It's more like delusions, maybe. But here's the deal. You're finding the happy whatever. And I think most of the time this is just not partaking. Just not being involved with any of the things that they, just really not messing with them. I mean, I'm just going to be real. You just kind of sometimes, and I'm not advocating not talking to your family, although, you know, sometimes it's like winning the lottery. Sometimes you don't feel like you won the lottery when you walk away. But yeah, I feel like this is like a thing. Why does it feel so volatile and in your face though? Is what I'm wondering. I think you're just keeping the peace in this. We have cats. We have 2 cats here. We have one right here and we have one right here. You can see like the little head and the body. We have a heart above. We have another cat over here. Here's the head. Here's the body. Now this tells me that maybe you're just kind of in nature more of a solitary, independent, I do what I do and I don't care what you have to say about it kind of person. Shout out to you. I love you. I would give you a big hug right now. But I think that you also have met somebody that is similar, right? And maybe this is your spouse. Maybe this is your significant other. Maybe this is your beloved, your, whoever it is. And maybe best friend. Right? Let's be real. The thing I've learned about being an adult, like for real an adult, but also I feel like I'm pretending to be adult, but romantic love is dope. Don't get me wrong. I'm like super lucky, all of that is wonderful. The thing that I think that might really save your soul at times is having good friendships. I mean, you don't have to have a bunch of them, but having even just one person, right? And it's not even just one person. Having a good relationship, a good friendship with somebody, one person in your life, after the age of 35, babe, that's like super lucky, super awesome, super whatever. So leaning into those kind of mutually nurturing relationships where also, now if you live together or not, there's also a certain amount of we rely on each other, but like it's not like I'm married to you and I'm doing all your stuff. You know what I mean? Like I'm not doing your laundry, but like I know everything about you and we can talk endlessly about whatever. It doesn't matter. Laugh, cry, get angry, all the stuff, right? I think that's super important. If you're configured in that way, right? Like sometimes in life we just are out here by ourselves doing our own thing. And that's great. That's also fantastic. I love being the hermit as well. But I feel like for you in this time, you have a really deep connection to somebody. And I think that this is maybe why this other situation seems so amplified in your heart, because you understand the duality between having somebody that you love. You probably grew up around them. You're probably, intimately involved with them in ways that can only come through many years of knowing somebody and being around during, just all their different eras, and they are with yours and whatnot. Having a real problem with some aspects of them, how they live, so on and so forth, but then that up against a relationship, a friendship with somebody who is as equally as developed as you, also has the confidence, or at least it is the independence to be out there living, doing your own thing. You know what I mean? Having that kind of connection and feeling bonded in that, it makes everything else feel not just a waste of time, but just this is not for me, man. I can love you. I can care for you. I want you to actually do the things that you say you do, or how you present yourself. I want you to actually be out here being about something, uplifting yourself, developing yourself, all the stuff. We want that for our people. But then there are things that just make it so you can't be close to them. And then you have somebody in your life who you can be close to. And you do have a relationship that feels like instead of draining you, it's charging you. And then you come back around this other person who's draining you, all the time. Anytime you're in contact. And how can you not compare the two? At least notice, like, over here feels like I'm in the warm sunshine, running through meadows, no ticks. Yesterday I was out doing I was gardening. I was putting in old wood at the bottom of the garden beds. So I was out there digging. I was, sweating and all the stuff. Mosquitoes, my man. Mosquitoes. I'm up in the north. Okay. Like, I would say 5 days ago, it was freezing. It was cold. It was like hard freeze at night. I woke up, it was 18 degrees. It had been 80 degrees 2 days before, right? It's cold. It's weird up here. Mosquitoes got me. They got me. And, so we're going to listen, live your good lives where you need to, away from me, away from the people that I love. Take some mosquitoes. Please go find another place. Leave us alone. I can't. The world is already hard enough, but listen, my ankle itch. Right now, I'm thinking about I need to itch my ankle now. Thanks a lot, Lenore. So, anyways, you're running through fields, happy, and then you have to go over into the glum, right? The sunken place where this person's got, I don't know. It's like they're putting on some kind of off-Broadway wildness, of their life. And then looking at you, knowing you're not going to say anything, because if you do, it's going to be, full meltdowns. And so, I don't know. I think it's just, this is an indicator to me that you're really leaning into your own thing now. There's a lot of love there. I think just in being yourself, being able to be honest and real and open and not have to cater to somebody else's, should we say it? Do we say it? To their narcissism, right? To their narcissism. And so to me, it feels like there's a lot of more lightheartedness in your life, and that is going to spread out through all sectors of your being and be so helpful to how you're feeling, what you're doing, the moves you're making, the clarity of mind. Who we allow to affect our energies is, or who we spend our time with, or, answer the phone for, super important to be very, very discerning. Okay, I'm going to look at this one just real quick. We have an older looking person here. Side profile. Eyes, mouth, nose area, hair or something. But gazing off this way. And it looks like it is an eye. Or maybe an H. Let's go with H. It looks like it's even A-H. So we have this older person. We're going to look over here on this one. I want clarity about who are they? Who are they? You have that W again. That W. J. Going out to, it feels like a mountainous or mountain range. I keep thinking the desert, dude. It reminds me very much of Nevada going into Utah kind of vibe. Let's see. I want to see who they are. Who they are and why are you... Jeez. Okay, so we have... We have a family secret or some kind of knowledge of before you were an adult. It feels like it's all coming to be very clear for you. I feel like there's a worry. Maybe this is like a health thing. Interference. Okay. We're heavy swords. My goodness, you are fully in that mind, man. Worrying. I wonder if this is a health. I mean, almost like something genetic, or like maybe you're getting tested for something genetic. Let's see. Okay. So I feel like it's like something comes up, right? Where you're like tripping. You're like, oh my gosh, this could be it. This is the thing. I know this is going to be. And then you go looking into it. You get tested. You're like looking at, I don't know, genealogy stuff, whatever it is. You're finding out something about your family, about the past, about whatever. You're worried. I think that you really got yourself worked up on it. And as you're searching, it seems to be that there's like a relief, right? You're good. The universe is not completely out of control like it seems. And then we end on the debauchery, right? Just we get into the abundance of our emotions. We're feeling good. Okay, we missed all of that, everything's going to be straight. And then, right, you just start like celebrating too much, or you're like too, you know what I mean? You're like so in that good feeling, that like celebration, stuff starts to fall apart because you're just like indulging. Right? You're getting debaucherous. You are doing things that maybe are risky. You're spending too much money. You're like, hey, I'm just going to like call off of work for the next 3 days. You know what I mean? Like just to be like, yeah, everything's turned out straight, dude. And you got to tighten up on that. That's what the universe is saying here. Tighten up on it. Okay? Take the wins. Take those W's we keep seeing. Okay, 43 is the number. First lucky number, I should say. But, like, dude, don't go wild. 100. Don't go wild on it. Have you noticed that time is, like, quickened? Everything is going by so fast. So, we used to have moments where, we win and we get to dwell in it. No, now it's like you win, and then 2 seconds later... 12 something on the collective level just you know what I mean? There's like so many, it's like instantaneous reconfiguration to balance things out. So you have a big win, you got a big mess coming right up next to it. That's just the way it is. It seems intensified right now. So be very mindful of how you move, especially in celebrating. I'm not saying don't celebrate. Celebrate wisely. Okay? Enjoy wisely. Lay sigh, and then, that's actually not the right one, but like, you sigh for peace. Lay sigh is more like, well, everything is terrible and we're just going to sigh about it. This is more like, I missed it. It's good. And then you get off track. You know what I mean? That thing missed me. Now this other thing's going to get me because I wasn't watching. So anyways, yeah, I think that's it. I got to go. I was running late. It's early in the morning. I haven't even had coffee yet. Can you imagine? Can you imagine what I'm like? I didn't take my supplements either or anything, so I gotta give. I love you guys. I love you guys. I don't usually like shout out artists, but I woke up just absolutely. Last night I was listening to let me make sure that's because the guy always calls it like that, but yeah, his name is That Mexican OT. If you listen to rap, go peep him. He's from Houston, right? Oh, he might be from Dallas. And that would be bad. I cannot mix those two rap scenes up. At least back in the day. Let me look. I'm looking this fool up right now. Let's see where he from. Where are you from? Oh, his name's Virgil. I like that. Bay City. Well, babe, where's Bay City? I don't even know where that's at. How are you gonna... Bay City? Where's Bay City? Houston. Okay, so he's from Houston area. Houston. He was born in 1999. You guys could just listen to me and be like, oh my god, I'm just on the internet looking at stuff like, oh my gosh, I feel so old. Really awesome rapper though. Go peep game. Anyways, love you guys. We'll talk soon. Bye.